Hey everybody. Today's video is going to be more of like a rant, I guess. And this isn't that big of a deal. It's just something that's been like I keep seeing it a lot, so I thought I'd talk about it. For anybody who watches my videos or reads my blog, who's into the beauty world and makeup, like everybody knows all about the Too Faced Sweet Peach eyeshadow palette. Um, it was a huge hit at Sephora, off the Too Faced website. You could at one point you could get it at Ulta, and it sold out immediately. Okay, so ever since this palette has been out, it's been like this hot commodity, must have it. Let's go out and spend $49 on this palette. It's a great palette. Like I did see it once in the store, just the demo. Not they didn't have any products left. I didn't buy one. I want to, or wanted to, but I was never able to find one in the store. Okay. So, long story short, obviously you know that you can't get them off Too Faced website anymore. Sephora doesn't have them on their website as well. Although on their website it says look for them in stores April 15th. Like, they don't have them. Like, as soon as they get them in, people are buying them all up and they're sold out. Okay, so here's my issue with this. One, these had become very popular. So people were going into the store and or online and buying like a whole bunch of them at one time. Okay, well, it's a free country. Do what you want. But the problem is, so when normal people who just really were excited about the palette, really like Too Faced products, when they wanted to go in and get the palette, which I was super excited about it, probably because everybody kept talking about it, and because the colors are really different and springy and peachy, and they smell like peaches, and I just was excited about it because it's colors I don't have. Okay, so what I've been seeing the past couple weeks is that the people who have bought all this stuff are trying to resell it, like on eBay and Amazon, Mercari, Poshmark. They're trying to resell these items and they're gouging the price. Like, they're gouging the price significantly. It's not like, oh, I paid $49 for 15 palettes and I know I can make some money off these, so I'll sell them for, $60. No. These fools are trying to sell these palettes for $150. You have lost your damn mind. Like, I saw like a whole bunch of listings for like 150, 125. So then I was like, okay, I want to see how much people are willing to pay for this. Okay, so I started watching on eBay. I'm watching the bids. Okay, so I'm watching items. I have no intention of bidding on them, obviously. But I've watched them so I can see how the price has gone up. Okay, so I'm watching two right now. Okay, and the first one sold for $94 plus $6 shipping. Okay, so that means somebody spent $100 on this palette. Why? I mean, I just don't get it. Okay, then the other one I'm watching, the bids are up to $86. Okay, but it's got 2 more hours left. So I know that one's going to be clearly over $100 by the time the bidding is over. So I have two thoughts on that. Well, probably more because I'm ranting right now. Okay, so my first thoughts are you're a moron if you spend that much money on this palette. I mean, it's not made of gold. There'll be a new, better palette out next week. Like, are you kidding me? For an eyeshadow palette? It's $49 in the store. Original price is $49. And you mean to tell me that you want this eye palette so bad that you're going to spend $100 on it? Well, I don't get it. I just, enlighten me because I don't understand. I think you're a moron. Okay, I apologize if anybody watching this video is one of the morons who spent over $100 on these palettes because they're so hard to find. They're sold out. Ugh. Guess what? Yeah, they are hard to find. Yeah, everybody is sold out. But guess what? It's almost summertime. It's time to be on some new shit, okay? We'll find a new palette next week that we're going to be all excited about, and you'll be running to get that one, and Sephora's going to have plenty of them, okay? So, yeah, the hysteria, the hype. It is a great palette. The colors are great. I get it. But anybody who's willing to spend that money for this palette, I just don't understand. I mean, I guess if you really care about it that much, that you're going to spend 2 times the amount it is, its actual value, for an eyeshadow palette. If that's important to you, then you do you, I guess. I'm sorry. I think maybe my rant more is for the people who are trying to price gouge people who are legitimately, like, I was legitimately just looking for it. Okay, and I have been even before I knew it was a thing. Like, I didn't know for a long time. I didn't know that it was so, everybody was so in love with it. I saw it at the store. I saw the sample. I was like, that is really nice. I really like it. It smells like peaches. I love these colors. That would be a good palette to add to my collection. I'm going to come back and get that. Went back to get it and I never had it. I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to bite the bullet and I'll pay for shipping. And I'll order it from the website. Didn't have it. Okay, well then, you know, I started realizing after watching a few more of my YouTube channels that I'm subscribed to, that they had in the past, I had missed their post apparently, had talked about this palette. So people were talking about it. I don't know. I was a day late to the party, like, whatever. I just did not get that this was like this huge thing, okay? So here I am recently. I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm sure people are buying, you know, have them on eBay or Amazon. Like, you can always find makeup products. I mean, you have to be careful that they're not like ripoffs, okay? But you can always find this stuff online if you really want something, okay? So I was like, okay, well, I will see if I can find somebody who's selling it. So, you know, I've searched Amazon, I've searched eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark. Okay, the fools on Poshmark are selling them for $150. Bye, Felicia. You crazy. You are crazy. And the funny part about that, though, is that people are commenting on their post, or on their listing, I guess. That's ridiculous. This price is insane. And then they're getting into this argument. So, like, the seller is like, I can sell products for whatever I want. You don't even come on here to have to buy it. You ain't got to come on here and be, like, negative. What do you expect people to do? You were, like, legitimately dicking people over for an eyeshadow palette. Okay? I'm sorry. I get that you want to make some money. I get it. And you know you can, because people are willing to pay more for it because they can't get it in the store. I get it. Okay, I'm with you. But why can't you be like a normal person and just like maybe standard markup 30%, if that? I mean, I guarantee you're going to sell these palettes and you're going to make money on them. You're going to get more than the $49 you spent. Okay? Because people are willing to pay a little bit more. But that's just it, a little bit more. We're not paying 3 times the estimated value of this eyeshadow palette. That is some ignorant ass shit. I don't care who you are. You're dumb if you think that that was a good investment on your part. Okay? And there are many, 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 many listings that have sold for $90, $94, $100. Y'all need some Jesus. That's what I'm telling you. I mean, if I think about all that you could have done with that extra money that you just spent on this palette, I kind of want to smack you a little bit. You know, I said I wasn't going to make fun of the people who were willing to spend the money. I'm sorry. And maybe it means a lot to you. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't imagine anything in the cosmetic world that I love so much or I am so obsessed with that I would be willing to spend like 3 times how much it's valued to have it. I can't think of anything. Still thinking. Yeah, I got nothing. Nothing. And I guess for you people that are out there gouging, you're the same fools that rolled up into the store and bought 25 pallets at a time. Or, I mean, that's probably an exaggeration. I mean, most people don't have enough money to buy 25 at one time. But, I mean, you bought a significant amount of duplicates so that they kept selling out. And now you're trying to resell them and gouge the price. And that annoys me. As a normal person who pays normal money for things, it just really annoys me that you're doing that. So do with that what you will. I don't think I'm the only person that feels this way. I mean, because if I've read a lot of comments. I mean, there's been a lot of like banter back and forth on these websites where people are selling stuff, and you can read the comments, and people are just duking it out like online with each other. Now, granted, the buyers are warranted for talking junk because these people are gouging the price. And they won't, you'll make them an offer that's acceptable and still, where they would make a profit, and they're, not interested in it. And that's their right not to accept it. But I just do not agree with the process or the thought process of buying a lot of stuff that people like, knowing that it's going to cause hysteria, and, oh, I can make money off people. And then reselling them for 2 and 3 times what they're worth. I'm sorry. I just think that's shady. That's crappy. And I just don't know how y'all sleep at night. So, I hope you enjoy your eyeshadow palette for $150 or $98 or however much you spent for that $49 eye palette. I hope it was worth it. That's all I gotta say.